This is Danny Gathon for ESBR Boxing in Manchester. The open workouts for Liam Smith versus Chris Eubank Jr. too. It's a pleasure to be joined by Dylan Moran. Had a big fight against Florian Marku. Dylan, thanks for giving us a bit of your time. How are things?
Danny, all good, bro. Thanks for talking to me. How are you? Good?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. As long as it stays dry here. I think it's just got a bit more overcast and I've got some decent gear with me. But enough about me. As I say, Dylan, huge fight for you against Florian Marku. For those who don't know, before we get into Florian as an opponent, your style as a fighter, how would you describe yourself to the British fan who maybe doesn't know you as well?
Yeah, I can do a bit of it all. Counter box, fight on the inside, whatever needs to be done to win. I'm comfortable enough to do that, yeah, but majority of my performances will be counter punching.
From Florian, we've seen a couple of different styles. Against Ryland Charlton, he was more on the back foot, whereas he's more known in most of his other fights. Jamie Stewart, for example, is a come-forward fighter. What sort of approach are you expecting from Florian, and how will that translate in terms of what style of fight we see?
Yeah, I think Florian has no choice but to come forward. I think he's a bit of a one-trick pony in that sense. He's good at coming forward, he's good when he gets in there. But yeah, we have a game plan that we've worked on the last 10 weeks and we're confident that will get us across the finish line.
Do you think Florian Marku is the toughest test of your career so far?
Oh, 100%, without a doubt. And I've said that time and time again, but it's a test that I've been calling for a long time now, and for one reason or another I couldn't get it. Fights were meant to happen and then they don't happen, but this is on, signed, sealed and delivered Saturday night.
And just in terms of with the bookmakers, you're a betting underdog. I'm sure you, as a fighter, you don't play too much into that, but mentality-wise, are you going in here with that sort of siege mentality, or are you just trying to treat it as much as possible as any other fight?
No, this is my fight. Florian Marku's fighting me in my head. I deserve to be here. I've been at this game a lot longer than him. I've paid my dues, and Saturday night is going to pay off.
And Florian, the person, we'll come on to. He's a fiery character. You're going to come face to face potentially today, certainly at the press conference tomorrow. From what I've seen here, you seem like fairly laid back, fairly chilled. Florian, more often than not, is not. What are you expecting from him in fight week?
Yeah, he's a good character. The game needs people like him. I won't be fazed by anything that Florian wants to do, I can tell you that much. And I'll be well able for him. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out over the next day or two. But he can say what he wants, do what he wants. Saturday night we've got 10 rounds to show it all. Even
though you're geographically a lot closer to Manchester, Florian seems to bring floods of Albanians with him wherever he goes. He's a big ticket seller. I think most people would see him as the A side in this fight. Sky and Boxer have probably got some big plans for him. Is there any sort of worry in your head about, as you say, you're a back foot fighter, a boxer, if this goes the distance, that we can maybe see a bit of A-side cooking the way they...
Yeah, I think he's been blessed a couple of times with them home decisions, even in the face-to-face. I just asked for a fair decision. Bit of a malfunction.
Right, now it sounds like there's a blue wheel giving birth beside us, so we'll wrap it up there. Thanks very much for your time, mate. Enjoy the rest.
Thank you very much.
Top man, Dylan. Cheers.